everybody, this is Tammy at the Pine River Library, and I am here to show you the instructions for our Take and Make kit, the book Hedgehogs. So these are a couple examples that we have done, and I'm going to show you how to put them together. They're super easy and super fun. If you picked up a kit, then you should have received a book from the library, and you should have received some paper instructions from the library, and also a set of googly eyes, because googly eyes are just more fun. And also there should have been a brown piece of paper, or excuse me, not brown, black piece of paper in your kit, and that would be to help make the nose of your hedgehog when we get to that point. So the first step is we're going to just start folding paper, and each page of your book is going to have 3 folds, and that's how you make the hedgehog. And so let's get started. I'm going to do mine this way, so hopefully you can see it a little better. If this works for you, great. If you need to have it facing you, that's fine too. This is one of those crafts that do what works best for you. It's all going to get done. So first you're going to make a nice triangular fold on your page. So just fold it down so that this outside edge meets the bottom here. So we have that. And then you're just going to take the rest of this page and you're going to fold it over nice and even and line them up. So now your page should kind of look like this. And then the final step you're going to do, the third fold, was taking this one over and making a nice little triangle here. So that's page 1. Now you're going to do the same thing on the next page, but you're going to start on the opposite side of the page. So our first fold was over here, and so on our next page, it's going to start over here. So we're going to fold this one over and do that big triangle over. And you can kind of see, you can kind of look, you want them to be similar, your edges here to be of the similar size, similar height. And then, so when you get that adjusted, crease that one down, and then take your flap and fold it over. Line up your edge on that side, line up your edge down here. So now we're at this point, and so you're going to take this corner and you're going to make the little smaller triangle and line that up. And you can kind of see how that's doing compared to your first page. They should be really close in size. And if you need to make a little adjustment, make a little adjustment. I'm going to make mine maybe not so tight. And then you're just going to fold that page over with the other one. And now we go to our third page, which we're going to go right back on this end. So where you end is where you're going to start your next one. So we'll fold the big triangle on this end. And then we're going to fold it over, line it up, and then fold the little triangle. If you would like to measure out and mark so that you know what size to make them, you can do that. There's some people who really want everything to be exact, so you can take a ruler, measure it and mark it, and measure all your folds up the same. Since these are just 3 simple folds that you just keep repeating over and over, I don't do that. And I just kind of make sure, eyeballing it up to make sure they match. Now you you do not have to go all the way down into the crack of your book, into the spine. You can leave it out a little bit. just kind of make sure things are lined up the best. They do not have to be absolutely perfect. Sometimes it's nice if they're just a little flawed. So we just keep doing that, and wherever you end, again, that's where we start. I will tell you that these that I was practicing on, I just put on one of them. I put on an audiobook, just from our cloud library here, and I downloaded an audiobook and I listened to that and I just folded it away. And it just seemed like it went by in no time, and all of a sudden I had a whole book folded. So that is really what you're going to do. You're just going to keep going from one end to the other and then back. Keep doing those same 3 folds. Just keep folding. So you can see how it's just going to start going around and round, making the shape of the book, it'll end up being round. So you continue on doing your entire book, folding them that way. And I will say it probably, to do the full book, this one here, this is the same book that should be in your kits. This one did take me maybe about 45 minutes to an hour to get the folds all the way through the book. And as you can see, I do have a couple that kind of stuck out, did not get folded exactly, but I thought he was really pretty cute, and when I finish him up, it'll all blend together. This one here, I hope you can tell who he is. You know, we kind of decorated him as a book character, but this one here, I only did half a book. So I actually only broke it in half. So he's not quite as big. He's not quite as full as this guy here. And that's okay. So this is yours. You can decide what you want to do. Maybe you only want to do half the book and end up with a smaller hedgehog. Now I will show you, I'm going to show you his back where I do not have his nose. He does not, because it's only a half a book, you're going to have to play with the spine a little bit to get him to sit a little bit level. But once you put the nose on, you don't even see that that's uneven. So you are just fine to do as much as you want to do. And then this guy, once I finish him, he will be much better to sit. Because as you can see, this one still has the cover. This one does not have the cover on it. And all you have to do, you can either take the cover off altogether on your spine, or what your instructions show, if you want more of a base, all you have to do is cut along your first fold or your last fold on both of them, and then that will give you your hedgehog. So this was our first make and take kit that we're opening up to everybody. We do hope you enjoy it. We thought it was a fun activity to use some library books that were not in our system anymore, to reuse them and repurpose them and do it in a fun way. And we would love for you, if you want to decorate your hedgehog like we did, we made Harry Potter if you couldn't tell, go ahead and decorate your hedgehog, make it into a book character, make it into a superhero, make it in, however you would like to dress it up, and send us a picture. We would love to see what you did with your hedgehogs. So I'm going to keep going and keep folding on my third hedgehog. I'll have a whole hedgehog family, and you can keep working on yours. And our next Take and Make kit is actually going to be on August 25th. That week we are going to give you supplies to do stained glass art. You're going to make a little picture of stained glass, and it'll be with all safe materials for everybody. So you can give us a call or email us. Let us know how many kits you would like and when you'd like to pick that up on the week of August 25th. Take care. Have a good day.